Okay, everyone, so today I'm going to do a fill. Mostly I want to change out my design, but also because my nails have grown out quite a bit. And like I said, it's only been 1 week, but my nails grow a lot, really fast. And I had some lifting here and there. Not too bad, but I also went to a spa this weekend and was in a hot tub. And it doesn't help with lifting if you're in there for a while. This is just my antibacterial spray, okay? And so what I'm going to do is use my drill to file off all the color and then whatever else might be lifting, but also to get rid of most of this back area here because you don't want it very thick there either. So I just have this bit on here. It's just a sanding bit because I'm not real good at using that metal sharp tip yet, and I don't want to cut myself because you have to get really close into your nail for this. So basically you're going to file off all of the UV top coat, file your new smile line, or if you're gonna what's that word, fade it, then it doesn't really matter that much, but you want to get rid of obviously the old glitter, or at least most of it, and then file this area down. And really I wanted to show you how to do with the 3D art because a lot of people ask how do you get rid of that. You just file it off. I mean, it depends on what it is, I guess, but this one is just one of these little plastic cheapy rhinestones, so it just files off. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna turn on my drill and basically go in. With this, see, it just files off. It's not a big deal. Okay, I don't know how long. Well, I'm just going to show you some of this. And that plastic rhinestone files right off. It's gone. So go in and file all this off. Make sure you get into the right near the cuticle of the right at the very bottom here near the cuticle. Get rid of any lifting that you might have had. And if you have a lot of lifting, you want to get in behind the lifting. So let's say it's lifted a lot right down here. You're going to come in and kind of carve out behind it, and then that piece will just flake away, okay? So you don't want to stay in one spot too long because it gets very hot, and then it feels like it's burning, okay? So I'm just going to get rid of all the UV top coat here. And I think I do want a nice crisp smile line, so what I do is I kind of start carving in my smile line with the tip of the bit, okay? So kind of start going around like this, trying to make it nice and a nice curve. Okay, so I've kind of carved that in, and then now all I'm going to do is really go in to this area and try to get rid of all the glitter. If what you're going to put over it is darker than it, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but you still want to get rid of the thickness of that glitter, right? I'm just going right along that smile line that I carved out. Okay, so now with the rest of the nails, I'm just going to do the same thing, carve out a smile line and take off as much glitter as I can. You can go all the way down to the the nail tip, if you're good. And if you have time, I like to do everything kind of quick, so I'm going to carve out all my smile lines and I'll come back at that point. So I've already actually filled the rest of my nails. They look kind of crazy right now because they're all dusty. But this is the one I'll be doing next. Like I said, I filed this down. I'm not going to actually use a smile line. I was going to file it in and make it nice and sharp, but right now I don't care because the last one was kind of faded. I'm going to have to do this one kind of faded. And so basically after I use my electric file, I go in and make sure anything that might have lifted, I try to take it off as well as I can with a regular file. So I'm going to get some of my dehydrant, which I'm using NSI Pure, and it's hard to see because of the angle of the camera. But just clean up all around there. Actually, I'll clean these nails off so you can kind of see better. They're not that crazy looking. Okay, so those are already filled. So what I'm going to do is take my Something Wonderful primer. And I did 3 coats this time. I've been doing that recently. Really don't want to touch the skin. I just did, but you know, you don't want to do that. 2, 3, and try not to get on the acrylic, which I did that also, but you know. And I'm using Republic Nail products. Okay, so I already have my monomer in a bottle. So this is Republic Nail Perfection, okay, is what I'm using today because that's what I used last time. So I have my pink right here that has some what's that called? NYX Opal mixed into it, so it has a little sheen to it. I am using this gorgeous mix called Pocketful of Posies from Ariana, or Banana 711. Very cute, and that's what's in it right there. And I already have that mixed with equal parts of clear acrylic in my little dapping dish I made. And I'll be using the crystal clear by Acrylic nail to go over the top. And okay, where did I put my monomer? Here it is. And here's my monomer, okay? I'm going to back out just a little bit. I feel like this is really... Okay. So I'm going to go in. And I did the colored part first. So I'm going to go and pick up some of my glitter. Just put at the very tip. It's hard to do this for the camera. And go all the way to the tip with it. And remember, these nails were flare nails. I kind of brought that in even a little bit more, but then it was really flat on the top because the way the tip is shaped. So I still had to keep it a little bit flared. And I just add a little bit more. Really cute mix. She has some crushed shell in here. And just kind of feather it down. Just make sure your shape is nice. And I still had some blue showing from before, and I want to make sure that's all covered up. Okay, and I just give them a second dry. Really what I did is I went and did all the nails with the purple, and then I came in with my clear to encapsulate. So that's just how I do it, but right now it's still kind of wet. Actually, that's not even true. I went and did the pink, so let me go ahead and do the nail bed. I just need a very little. And this is how I do it. Of course, everyone has a different style for everything. Oh, my nails look so bad. Not my nails, my hands. Very dry with all that cleanser and things we put on. Okay. So basically you're just putting some of the nail bed back into the nail area here. Just want to make sure I didn't get too close to my cuticle. Okay, so I just redid the pink, and now I'm going to come in with some clear. That one's too runny. That come to consistency, and just pat it towards the tip, encapsulating that whole tip. Kind of feather it down. Like I said, this is how I do it. Sure, the people have different methods, different ways of doing it. And I just need a little bit more. Making sure I'm covering all of the glitter and joining that with the nail bed. Trying to give it a nice shape as you lay it down so you don't have to do too much filing at the end. And basically that's it. So I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to go in and file and shape it and buff it, and then I'll come back at that point. Filed. I washed my hands to get all the fluff off. I'm going to use my IBD Intense Seal to add some of these rhinestones that also came with Banana's swap from, I think it was last month. And I'm just going to put a few little rhinestones kind of in a V here. Not a V, but just like a little swirl. So I'm just going to add some top coat there, and then I'm going to place the rhinestones randomly, and they are different colors. So I'm going to try to alternate the colors if I can. Another pinkish one. Right, there's no gel under that one. Okay, and I'm really just trying to put the gel under the rhinestone. Just something like that. Just had something different. And maybe one more right up here to finish it off. I like pink one. Okay, so just go up the side of the nail, and I'm going to cure this in my 36 watt lamp for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And basically holds the rhinestones in place. And so all I'm going to do is put on my top coat and cure it for 90 seconds. And again, this is the same IBD Intense Seal top coat. 90 seconds under the UV lamp, and make sure to seal your edges or your sides. And on this one I will go real close to the rhinestones, and I probably won't cover them though, so you want to kind of get in between them, okay, as well as you can. And 90 seconds, and I'll have some pictures for you after I put on my cuticle oil. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.